once again.
Alright, welcome to one of the first episodes on YouTube. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for subscribing. My name is James Gentleman, and I'm going to take you into an awesome video called how to apply the cosine rule in 5 minutes. Yes, in 5 minutes, your head. Without wasting a lot of time, let's get down to business. Alright, now how do you know that it's a cosine rule? How do you know that you have to apply a cosine rule? How you know is that when you've got two distances making up an angle, that's how you know that you've got cosine rule. In this case, we've got a similar case. Take a look at this angle PKB. We've got two distances, 3 kilometers and 5 kilometers, making up an angle 110 degrees at K. Now, a cosine rule, this is just a simple standard equation. The simple standard equation is a squared is equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos thetas. Now, I'll tell you what each of these symbols stand for, or coefficients or letters or what you may call them. I'll tell you what each of these stand for. Now, this a is the distance that we always find. This a is the distance that we always find. In this case, we are finding the distance k. You always take the opposite angle. So in this case, we've got p here. Then this distances, we are going to name it small letter p. This here we've got b. Then this distance here, we're going to name it small letter b. This here is k. Then this distance here, we're going to name it k. Now in this case, we're finding bp. BP is opposite to the angle K, so we're going to name it K. So in this case, we've got A squared, the distance that we're always finding. Then B and C, these are the distances that make up an angle. In this case, we've got 3 kilometers and 5 kilometers. So which means B can stand for 3 kilometers, C can stand for 5 kilometers. It doesn't matter either you interswitch or change. But when you come here, B and C still are the same, except there are no squares there. So we've got 3 kilometers and 5 kilometers there. Then now this cos thetas is always stands for the angle which is made by the two distances making up an angle. Now in this case, we can form up our standard equation by making and replacing the letters to which have been given. Okay, without wasting a lot of time, let's write our own equation. Now our k here is the distance we're finding, so it's going to be written as k squared is equals to this p here, small letter p here, p squared, plus this b here, small letter b, b squared. Sorry for that. B squared minus 2pb cos 110 degrees. Now, when you reach at this point, or sorry, you can cos thetas are just replaced there in advance. But when you reach at this point, you come now, you replace. So what you're going to have is k squared, the thing you're finding, is equals to p squared. Where is p squared? P squared, which is 3 kilometers squared, plus 5 squared, 5 squared minus 2. Then you can multiply 3 there, then 5 there, then cos 110 degrees. Now, when you get your calculator, you should always make sure that your calculator is always in degrees. Now, here we're going to punch 3 squared plus 5 squared. I'm just doing this in a fast way so that I won't consume a lot of time. So we're going to have 34 here. So we're going to have k squared is equals to 34 minus 3 times 5, okay, which is 15. So we're going to 2 here, 15 cos 110. Now you can punch everything here as long as make sure that your calculator is always in degrees. Now we're going to punch negative 2 times 15 times cos 110. You are going to have positive, so you say this is 34 here, k squared. You are going to have positive 10.2606043. Then now you say k squared is equals to plus the 34 you had, 34, which is going to be 44.2606043. Now never forget, always never forget. Remember, we still have a square, which means we have to eliminate it. We have to introduce the square root to the final answer. Now, this is what we do. We just introduce a square here, square here. We kill it. Now k is equals to, we put a square here, then k is equals to 6.652864368. The final answer, you can round it to 2 decimal places according to the paper which you've been given. This is going to be 6.65 kilometers. Thank you. My name has been James Mjelemani. Stay subscribed for our next video. Thank you. Goodbye.